What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel, guys. CB7's a little dirty. It's been raining the last couple days. Anyways, today I'm gonna be installing this Avital one-way car alarm. When I got the car, it came with a Viper alarm, but it was like so old, so it wasn't working good, or it wasn't working at all. So I took it off, and now I'm gonna be replacing it with this. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so I picked this up on Amazon for 50 bucks, so nothing too crazy. So you get some couple stickers, the little diagram, if you want to call it, with all the wires and where they go to. You get the little two remotes in the box that controls everything. And then all the harnesses, a little light. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to the wiring, but after it's all done, should be all worth it. So hopefully it's not a big ass mess underneath the dash with all the wires. So I'm gonna try to see if I can make it look clean. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I got these panels off. I already disconnected the battery too, so I can get a little better access to these wires. Like I said, this car already had an alarm before, so like these wires right here are for the power locks. I think it's black and white, or white black and black red. Or for the power locks, the blue and red wire for the horn. I'm gonna be pulling those out. I don't want to use that horn because the new alarm that I got, it didn't come with the horn. So but I don't want to use that horn that was in there before with the old alarm. I'm gonna try to see if I can use the stock horn, try to figure out what wire that is so I can tap into that wire to use the stock horn. And yeah, I just gotta figure out the what is it, the constant power and all the other ones for like the parking lights and stuff when I lock and unlock the car. So yeah, I just gotta figure out which wires those are. All right, this is how we're looking right now. Freaking mess, but everything's pretty much hooked up. So the horn is the brown and black wire, and that one's connected to this light green with blue stripe wire right there. And then I got the ignition and the constant connected to the fuse box right there with female connectors. Number 2 is for the ignition. Number 5 is for the constant. That way I didn't have to tap into any wires. I could just go off straight off the fuse box right there. And then ground wire, I got it hooked up right there in the bottom. And then this is the door trigger, the negative side. It's connected to black and white stripe wire right there. What else? I think that's everything. Oh, the power locks. So black and white, black and red. And that's pretty much it. So let's test it out. Yeah, so that's kind of annoying. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get an alarm so I can have keyless entry, but now the actuator's fucked up, and I'm gonna have to source one or probably just buy like one of those universal actuators off of Amazon. But yeah, everything works with the alarm. Alright, so now that I know that everything works, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect everything so I can clean up the harness a little bit before I put everything back together, and yeah, I'll be all done. Alright, let's see if it's gonna blow up or not. So far, so good. Yep. So everything's working except for that door actuator. The driver's side doesn't work. You know, I'll probably have to keep an eye out on Marketplace to see if someone's parting out a coupe, or keep an eye out on the junkyard. But if I can't find one, I'm gonna try to see if I can use like a universal door actuator from Amazon or something. See if I can make it work. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.